Hi, this is Roger, thanks for dropping by. I've just literally walked in the door from getting back from Burnham's. Long tiring day. I've just offloaded the camera, ready to put some videos together. A mere 45 separate clips to try and join together into some sort of order. Some of them are only 10 seconds long, some of them may even be shorter than that, but they've all got to be sorted out. There will probably be two Burnham's videos. One will be looking round the growing areas, including the you're not allowed in here bit, but I am, and that I've just picked on a couple of views and some things in bloom. Weren't a huge amount in bloom in those areas, and then I'll do as a separate video the sales area, which is pretty blooms. They're not in that area if they're not in bloom, basically. So that I'll sort those two out. My field trip for tomorrow is definitely off. I won't have the energy to do that. I feel okay now, but I know by the time I get up tomorrow morning I'll have been drained of energy. So I'll leave that till next week now. We've got some plants to look at and a box to open. Again, I'll do that as a separate video tomorrow. Plant-wise, I've got some that I bought at Burnham's, plus the one I knew, the one I went to get anyway, the Victoria Regina. But also Zaina turned up with some plants to exchange for the Bulbophyllum Wilbur Chang. So that's now gone. And that'll be off to Italy with Zaina in about a month's time. The ones that she's bought for me will be a separate video because there's a story. I don't normally get plants and a list of tasks which I've got to do, some of which I've never done before. So we have a saga coming up with two of the plants, and by the time I've explained the reasons and what needs to be done and everything I'm supposed to do, I'm being left in charge of something pretty serious. So we'll do that as a separate video. In the meantime, I am going to have something to eat and flake out in a chair. I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm not going to attempt to put videos together or anything. This is it for today. And tomorrow we've got an unboxing, we've got some looking at some new plants, and we've got videos from Burnhams themselves. That'll be two separate ones. They won't be long ones. The sales area I may well just do some music, I don't know. I might narrate it. I haven't made my mind up. That's a tomorrow job, not a today job. And obviously all of those videos won't be posted at the same time. So it's going to be a while before you get them all. And what I might do is replace the Sunday chat with one of them. Otherwise they're going to be out into the middle of next week before you get to see them. I'll think about that. That's not decided. Anyway, I've had a lovely day. I spent a fair bit chatting to Sarah about the orchid business and things, generally speaking. Quite a lot of time with Zaina, again, talking about orchids. I think she was in the same boat as me. This is the first time she'd been out where she'd actually come into contact with anybody who had any interest in orchids whatsoever. Oh, it's Hurricane Hector. Okay, so I'll leave it at that, and we'll get on to some things tomorrow. Rest time now. See you next time.